Okay, you guys, you know that camera just turned right off. Okay, so like I said, you're going to take your brush right here, and we're just going to just bring your brush in like this, and just kind of just throw some water in. Right here, I just went like this, and threw the water in just like that. And that just throws a little bit of water in at the bottom. Okay? You can even add a little bit of color to it, like if it was water and there was blue in there, you can actually even add a little blue, but I don't think blue will look good, so we're just going to do the white. You could add different colors inside of here too, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, I'm going to add some splashes, and that's how I'm adding the splashes. Okay. You could even add clouds if you wanted. You could have clouds down here. That's the thing about these worlds, which is really cool, is that there's no rules. You could have clouds down here instead of having water down here. You don't have to have water just because it's at the bottom. You could do clouds here. How cool would that be? But I decided to go ahead and have water, so. Okay. So I think that looks cool. Okay, and I might go splash a little bit of water up into this. That may stay like that, and it may not. The only rule I have for myself when it comes to the water down here, see when you get up kind of higher, make it look like see-throughy and kind of pointed. Make it get thinner as it goes up and more see-throughy, because that's how water to me looks. So, see what I'm talking about? Okay, and I'm also using a stiffer, scruffier brush. See that? Okay, that's how I like to use to make water and to also make clouds too. Fabulous. Okay. All right. Looking just to see what I want to do next. All right, I'm going to show you guys how I want to make a little cave right here, because this looks like a little cave right to me. So let me make sure that I'm, oops, there we go. Okay, right there looks like a little cave to me, and it's already kind of black, but I'm going to make it look blacker. And just make a little cave like this. And, you know, if you make a little cave and it doesn't work out, and it doesn't, don't worry. You can always, erase it. Wipe it off with a baby wipe. But to me, I see a little cave right here. It was a little square, but I thought, you know, if I round it out, it'll be a little cave. And as you're doing your work, you're going to see things as you're working. Also, when you choose your collage pieces, turn your pieces upside down, right side up. I've made pant legs into bridges. One leg, if you think about it, could be a bridge, right? So that's the kind of things I'm talking about. You're going to see things. Okay. So I'm going to dry that. Okay, so we're right here. So to bring that out, I'm going to take my white Prismacolor pencil. Make sure this is all dry. Yeah. I'm going to take my white color pencil and kind of go around it to make like a glow around the cave. And I'm trying to use the side of my pencil because I don't want it to get too solid. I want to keep it so it's a little bit see-through-y, because if it's see-through-y, it looks like glow. So I used like the side of my pencil. Which, using the side of my pencil is awkward at the angle because I have to keep my book forward for you guys to see. So, doing my best. And then I'm going to bring this down here. So, like, the cave is this big. But this thing right here is in the doorway of the cave. This could almost be like, I don't know. We'll figure that out. This almost seems like I don't know, some little door, something in front of the doorway, or I don't know. We're creating these little magical worlds. That's what I love about this kind of stuff. It's so cool. Okay, perfect. So inside of here, of course, we got to do some splatters. So let's get some splatters going. We got to have some stars here. So these techniques, you can see it's the same stuff kind of over and over and over, just using it in different ways. Right? Right. So let's do some splatters. Okay. Ooh, I know a star that I want to do that I haven't introduced yet, you guys. Just a second. Do I want to do that kind of star there? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. In fact, you know what I think I want to use? I think I might want to use... I'm loving Jane Davenport's white, her markers. They're supposed to go right over paint. And they don't ever seem to... I don't know what she does out of her markers. They're the best ones. They can go right over paint. And the paint can be dry, but it doesn't have to be like super dry. And this thing doesn't get ruined. She really, really created her pens to go over paint. I'm going to do this star. Let's see if it works out. If it doesn't work out, we can always erase it off of here. But I want to do this one star. And I usually do this star with my skinny paintbrush, but I don't know, I want to try it with this. Sorry if I look a little awkward. I feel a little awkward because I have to do it at, I can't turn my book, you know, because you guys need to be able to see things. So I do feel a little awkward sometimes because you have to do it from the angle so you guys can see it. I want that to be a little straighter. See, I got crooked. You guys, I got to turn my book for a second. There we go. And then I want these to be a little shorter. There we go. That's looking like what I wanted. Like I said, I was feeling a little awkward because I have to work for you guys to see it. Which is fine. It just makes it harder for me. I'm like, I'm confused. And let's put a little circle in the middle there. That looks cool. See how this pen, like, it just, like, never dies. This pen is awesome. Her markers are the bomb, you guys. Out of all the markers I've seen, how cool does that look? Okay. So, I'm going to now use some more white paint. We're going to put some other little, of course, other little shooting stars in there. So I've shown you a lot of different techniques of doing things. And I've probably almost shown you guys enough. I have shown you enough that you could get yourself this book. You don't have to get this book. You could get, you could find a book at Dollar Tree. You could find, there could be a book at your house that you could do this kind of stuff in. But if you're looking for this book and you want it like today after you see this, because I can understand it because this book is awesome, go to Barnes & Nobles and see if they don't carry it still. If not, go on to Amazon. You can order it there. Also, they have one called Abandoned like automobiles. But it's like abandoned automobiles, abandoned planes, and they're all rusted out. You guys, I want that book too. It's really cool. Abandoned wrecks, that's what it's called. Rusted out ships. Really cool stuff. I want one. I want it so bad. That one on Amazon was a little bit expensive. It was like 30 bucks. Still, I only spent like $10 or $12 on these ones. But they're a little bit older, so that's why I was able to get a good deal. Ooh, let's throw some lightning in. Like, we'll have the lightning coming from out here. Okay. And then we'll have it coming across like this. Now, you guys know why I like a liner brush. Look at all the stuff you can do with a liner brush. Let's have this coming from behind this rain, so it looks like it's coming from somewhere. That looks cool. So exciting! Okay, I'm going to throw another shooting star right here. We'll do another shooting star. Now, some people are going to ask, well, can't you just do a shooting star with that white pen that you just used, the white paint pen? Yeah, you can. But the reason I like to do it with the this liner brush is because it makes it so it's not so perfect. They look more like they're like, see how it makes it end, like gives it a nice little thin little tail at the end, in my opinion. So that's why I like that. That looks cool. Let me see what you guys are looking at. Yeah, that looks awesome. Love it. And I love all the lightning come across. Now look, there was nothing there but this little square, and I just saw all that in there. So you need to look for little things like that. And you can look and see other things, you know. Like right here, I see like a little, I'll just do it right now. Let me see how much time I have. Okay, we're doing good. Like right here, I see like a little bridge. So let me come in close on that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like right here, I see like a bridge. So, but I want to have a bridge with water. So, I want to create a waterfall somewhere. See if I see I don't see an opportunity for a waterfall right now. Anyway, let me go with this bridge. So I see a little bridge right here. I'm going to bring it all the way across. But for this bridge, we can go ahead and have water coming, dripping off of it, right? Okay. And I'm going to have some little people walking on the bridge. Okay. These pieces are so awesome. You can work on these forever. You could see stuff everywhere. Make sure that you have your water, that you have all, that now your water is the same level, that you have all different levels of water as far as the water goes down, because that's going to make everything look a lot more real. Brought that one all the way down into the water down there. And these are rules that I have for myself. If you don't want to have that rule, then don't have it. It's your world. You can do what you want to do. Right? Okay. Like if I say something you don't agree with it, well then don't do it. Be like, I don't want to do it that way. Then don't. It's your world. You do what you want to do. Okay, that looks so cool. So I'm going to show you about how to make some people. Okay, and it's not making real people. It's making the silhouette of people. And we need to come in really close. We're going to use our liner brush again. Let me come in nice and close so you guys can see what I'm doing as close as I can get you in. So we're going to work right there. Okay, my liner brush again with some black paint. And don't you know, my darn camera time is wanting to go off. Anyway, we have time to make these little people. Then we'll end it here. Okay, so you're just wanting to make, like, here's the head, here's the body, here's some feet coming, here's some legs. So you're just making the shape of people. Okay, and then there's a body, and there's some legs. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. And I make them all different levels and sizes, so that just looks more real if there's different heights. Like there's a head, there's the body, and here's some legs. You can make the head round. You can make it kind of like a little like triangle that's facing that way, and then create the body and throw some legs on him. Let me make sure you guys are seeing those. They're really kind of hard to see. Hopefully you guys are seeing those people. Alright. If you're not seeing these people, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm going to do one right here, so maybe you guys can see it here because it's nice and light right there. So I did I'm going to do like a little triangle. And like a little triangle, but the point is facing that way. Okay? So like this is their head, that's their nose right there. Then here's a body. Just kind of bring that down. And then there's the body right there, right? And now let's attach some legs. So that's it. Maybe right here you guys can see another one. Now you can do a round head, kind of just a little roundy head, small, but make it even a little bit longer rounded body, right? And throw some legs on there. So those are some people walking. It's just the essence of people walking on there. And hopefully you guys are seeing those. Yeah, you guys are seeing those people. And hopefully you saw me bring those little people out of my brush. You guys, I'm going to be brave. Let me see what time it is. I think I found a place to put a waterfall. Yeah, we got enough time to make a waterfall. Okay, so let me come out a little bit. Right here. Okay, I got to come out a little bit more. Okay. I just saw a place where I can do a waterfall. Okay. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll wipe it off. Okay, so again, I'm going to use this kind of a brush. It's kind of scruffy, and it's kind of a stiff, scruffy brush. And believe it or not, I got this at Tuesday Morning with a few others for like $1.50. And at first I thought I hated these brushes. And then one day I'm like, I can make great clouds with this. I can make great water. I can make great waterfalls. So you guys, if you get some brushes and you get a good deal on them, just keep them because you'll probably find a use for the darn things. Okay, so I want to make a waterfall coming out of this little cave with this little piece right here and kind of going over it like that and coming down. So here we go. Cool. See how things just start coming to you? And we'll go right into this world down here. And a scruffy brush, what that does is it makes things so it's not so solid. Because you don't want, water's not solid, right? You can see through water. So you don't want it to be solid. So that's what the scruffy brush does. It makes it so it's not solid. You still see through it. That looks cool. I'm going to blend that out just a little bit. Where is my, here it is. The reason I want to blend that out a little bit so that you can't really see where that's coming from. Just kind of mist that out. There we go. Maybe that looks better. So look how cool that looks. And so you can still see through it, and that makes it look like water, because water, you can always kind of see through water. Just, it's not like clear, but you can see like there's something behind the water. So I think that looks really cool. Let me come out a little bit more so you guys can see that, where I put the water to. See? That turned out cool. So you guys, let me look at my time. We've just got like a few more minutes. So let's just talk for a few minutes so I can end the video here. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to finish this whole picture out. I showed you guys a lot of different techniques that I've learned to complete one of these. And I'll work on this. I'll finish it up. Next week we'll do a new page. And next week, before we do the new page, I'll show you how this one ends up when it's completely completed. And also we'll go through the Abandoned Places book. Remember I told you every week we'll just look at more and more pages. If you want one of these books, I advise you go get to Amazon, eBay, or go to Barnes & Nobles and get yourself one. Hopefully at Barnes & Nobles, this was last year, or last year, I think 2 years ago. They probably had, I don't know if they still have it or not. But it's called Abandoned Places. This is what it looks like. Okay. There's different covers. There's actually a couple of different covers. But that's this one. But as long as it says Abandoned Places by, what's his name? Kieran Conley. Let me make sure you guys are seeing that. Yeah, go ahead and, okay, there's the title right there. Abandoned Places. And then there's the guy's name down here. Okay. So you guys can search for that. Or just get yourself a book. Get yourself a magazine page. You can do this with a magazine page. Like if you found some really cool magazine page, do it with that. Do it with some book you have at the house. It doesn't matter. It's the techniques that really is what you really want to do. And so you can start doing this today. Get yourself a magazine. Get yourself a book you already have at your house and start doing some cool stuff like this. Oh, let me turn this around so you guys can see how it looks like from your perspective. Okay, you guys, that is it before my darn thing turns off. I will talk to you guys next time. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. Give this video a thumbs up. That'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. And I'll see you guys next week with this piece finished, and we'll start anew. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.